Welcome everybody to the Kalispell Warhawk Dynasty here in the final week of the regular season. The Warhawks are on the road to take on Hawaii, and we already know both of these teams will be meeting in the Mountain West Conference Championship, which is the next game each of these two teams play. So get ready for the next 2 weeks against the Rainbow Warriors, who have been a proven rival against Kalispell throughout this series. We've had some classic games in the past. We'll see how today's matchup goes as we get underway from Honolulu. Kalispell will open up here with the football. It's Belafonte on the return, and he won't get back to the 25. He's stopped well shy. The offensive stats for these teams are remarkably similar, but Kalispell gets the major edge when it comes to defense. How do things actually play out, however? 1st and 10 for Brandon Warren, who opens in the air, finding Carl Joyce outside the numbers for a quick hit of 16. Joyce was phenomenal last week, helping Kalispell get their 11th consecutive victory this year. Stretching the ball wide now is Kyle Thomas, who picks up 6. Again here in the shotgun, now they hand it off to Thomas, sweeping out to the right, trying to get around the edge, and he breaks a tackle and races ahead to midfield. It's a gain of 9. Thomas now over 700 rushing yards on the season. Against the blitz now, picked up nicely by Thomas as Warren is nowhere close to Amante Jones, who had created some separation. Warren's accuracy mostly good this year, but he will miss some throws from time to time. Now we see him on the keeper, and Warren gets 8. Kalispell trying to keep the chains moving. 3rd and 2. First down, caught by Reggie Jackson for a pickup of 8. Brandon Warren, the true freshman, with 20 passing touchdowns on the season and 11 interceptions. He throws complete across the middle again, this time for Mike Harris. 3 wide in the game for Kalispell on first down, just outside the red zone. Warren to the middle again through the hands of Mike Harris with tight coverage. 2nd down, Kalispell. They go with the same personnel and look on this play. Pressure forces Warren back a couple steps as he floats it downfield, incomplete for Hayden John Charles. That looked like a really risky decision, but it was good ball placement. 3rd down now for Warren. Pressure gets through. He gets it away for John Charles, and he breaks 1 tackle, but he is swarmed down after a short gain. So a strong opening possession for Kalispell as Jeff Childs will kick through the first points of the day. It's 3-0. Now for this Hawaii offense, who, like I said, they've done a lot of similar things to Kalispell this year. And here is their star tailback, Phil Williams, breaking free on the first play for Hawaii. Williams over 1,200 rushing yards on this season. Quick screen now, and this is caught by Collins up in Kalispell territory. It's a pickup of 8. A quick adjustment made here by the quarterback, Derek Thomas. 3rd and 2. Good protection. And across the middle, complete to Adam Daniels, who leads this team with 10 touchdown receptions. Both teams operating with some tempo on their first drives. Thomas, 2nd down, looks to the outside and finds his man. That's Albert Smith for a gain of 17. Both offenses marching down the field. Now Thomas on the keeper, breaks out to the left toward the sticks. He gets the first down, and there's an injury on the field. This is Phil Williams now being attended to by the trainers as he is taken off the field. Could be a big injury for Hawaii. Now 1st and goal. Open in the flats. Gallagher turns it up for 6. Touchdown Hawaii. And they take the lead. 2 good possessions to begin this game, but Hawaii finds the end zone. We'll see if Kalispell has an answer. Here in the first quarter, Kalispell to the ground now. Kyle Thomas up the middle, spun around as he picks up 10, and the chains move. The running game for Kalispell doing a lot of really good things lately. Here is Warren now on the keeper. As he races toward the numbers, he's taken down after a gain of 9. 6 first downs already picked up by this Warhawk offense. And deep down the middle, they'll get another one. It is Warren to Hayden John Charles. After a 20-yard catch by John Charles back in Warrior territory, Warren to the sideline and on target. Hauled in by Amante Jones. Great play. At the 21-yard line, here is Troy Lee going up the middle, looking for some space. He gets about 5. Lee's still the back here. 3 receivers in the game, and it's a quick screen. This is Joyce as he breaks outside, turns upfield, and finds the end zone. Touchdown! They'll call this a rushing score for Carl Joyce, who continues to deliver the big plays for Kalispell. It appears these offenses have come ready to play today. Hawaii now trailing by 3. What a hit! Wesley Merrill on the blitz. They timed this perfectly. Look how fast he gets there. He actually gets underneath Harrison. That must have confused the tackle. As Kalispell gets the big play, now on 3rd down, it is thrown out of bounds by Derek Thomas. There's your first stop of the game. Kalispell takes over leading here late in the first quarter. Now it is a sweep for Amonte Jones, and he'll get 6. Maybe one more play to go in this quarter. Facing the blitz, they have a screen ready for it. Troy Lee, and down near the sticks. They'll say first down Warhawks. Thomas the back now to open up the second quarter. Play fake. Warren sprints out to his right and delivers. Harris stumbling forward gets another first down. I love the effort here by Kalispell. They keep moving the chains quickly. 1st and 10. Another screen now for Lee. Gallagher helps lead the way as Troy Lee picks up another 9. You have to love the versatility of this Kalispell offense. Now they go to the power running game. It's Kyle Thomas with some help there from Sean Gallagher pulling in front. Here's option now. Warren on the keeper. Does not get the block he was hoping for, and it's only a short pickup, meaning 3rd down Kalispell. They've done a good job avoiding 3rd down to this point. Now need 8, and Warren lost the football. They'll say incomplete. They call it a forward pass, and Kalispell's lucky. Jeff Childs now to kick the long field goal attempt. He's got the wind to help him, and it's good from 53. Warhawks extend their lead 13-7. Here's Hawaii's 3rd possession now, and Lewis makes this catch. I'm not sure how Shannon Evans did not get a hand on it. Hawaii gets lucky there. Now they hand it to Latimer with Williams still out of the game, gain of 7. And it appears to be a turf toe injury for Williams, so it's questionable if he could return today. 3rd down, on target, perfect throw from Thomas, connecting with Jonathan Lewis. Again, they're in Kalispell territory. On the keeper, off tackle. That's a first down picked up by Thomas. Both teams staying ahead of the chains pretty effectively so far. Thomas has time and gets it outside for Collins, who makes the catch. Even in tight coverage, we've seen some outstanding passes from both quarterbacks already. Now Thomas pulls it back to the outside. Touchdown! Everyone bit on the running back. No one counting on Thomas to keep it and score the touchdown. Hawaii gets the big answer, and they take the lead. Plenty of action to begin today's game as the Warhawks take over again, trailing. Getting this pass off in time. It's caught by Finley, who took a really hard hit at the end of that one. Another new set of downs for Kalispell as they set up option. Warren flips it to Thomas, and he breaks to the outside. Turns it up the sideline to the 20. He'll go the distance. 60 yards for Kyle Thomas, and the lead goes back to Kalispell. Both offenses are living up to the hype, creating the big plays and the tough ones as well. Just a perfect speed option here for Kalispell, and that's a hard play to defend. We have a 20-14 Kalispell lead now, and we're just in the second quarter. Thomas keeping, gets a block, and picks up around 5. So both quarterbacks definitely want to get outside the pocket when they can. Thomas now on 3rd and 7, floats it out, and it's caught! David Rowe for 12. Another accurate throw by Derek Thomas. 1st and 10 as he throws underneath, and Lewis gets some separation, taking this into Kalispell territory. Derek Thomas continuing his phenomenal year. He has 29 touchdown passes on the season, and he can get some damage done in the running game as he breaks tackles and gets inside the 25 for Hawaii. It's been a back and forth half, and it doesn't seem to be ending now. Rucker now sweeps to the outside, and he gets met and taken down by Wesley Merrill. Here's that 3-3-5 look for Kalispell. They'll send for it, Thomas. Pressure gets there as he floats it, and it's caught! Smith comes away with it. I thought Hampton was going to take that one. Inside the 10 now, Rucker met quickly and tackled by Alex Hardy. Third down, Warhawks trying to preserve the lead this time. Thomas to the air, blitzed, stays on his feet and gets it away, but the pass is dropped. That play sure had a lot going on, and now Hawaii is going to settle for 3. A 3-point game now, 20-17 just before halftime. Kalispell maybe now with a little 2-minute drill getting started as Hayden John Charles makes the catch. They like to spread the field in these situations for Brandon Warren as the protection holds up, but he bails outside the pocket. Warren sprinting now and picks up 7 and stops the clock. Kalispell does have 1 timeout remaining. They did spend some early in the half as the pass on third down moves the chains. This is Harris for 9. Clock down to 53 seconds. Here's Warren in Hawaii territory. To the outside, it's hauled in. Good move by Carl Joyce with the stiff arm to get out of bounds. 48 seconds to go, in field goal range already. Pressure forces Warren to his left. No one open, he'll keep it. Warren lost the football, but Oscar Williams picks it up, and it's a gain of 8. But now Brandon Warren is down, and Kalispell uses a timeout. This could really shake up the Kalispell offense. We'll see if Warren's all right. But Justin Colbert now into the game at quarterback. 3rd and 2. Looking to the end zone. He nearly throws a pick through the hands of Brandon Lewis. Kalispell tacks on 3. So they're up 6 with just 15 seconds to go in this half. But Hawaii says we're not done yet here in the first half. There's a catch by Lewis. 10 seconds to go. They still can stop the clock. Thomas to the outside. Collins is there, and he gets out of bounds with a gain of 10. Now they can try the field goal. This is about a 52-yard try. On its way, and no good. He pushed it wide right. And there's 1 second left. And we see Brandon Warren is back in at quarterback. He'll throw this short now for Thomas, trying to make something happen, and it's not enough. So we go on to the half now, 23-17. A very back and forth half with a lot of action from both sides. We have ourselves a good game here in the season finale. After one of the most exciting halves of Kalispell football this season, will the second half live up to what the first half delivered? We saw both sides play some great offense. We haven't seen the defense shine as much. We'll see if that begins to change now in the second half as Phil Williams is back in for Hawaii, so that's a big upgrade for them. He carries on 3rd down, stumbling forward, and he gets the first down. That extra effort makes all the difference. On 1st down, again, they give it to Williams. His 3rd straight touch, and he is flattened by Boogie Turner and shaken up again. Williams battling some injuries this week. Now it's 3rd and 6. Pressure's there. Getting it away, however, wide open. It's Smith getting the first down. Derek Thomas continues to make smart decisions. He only has 5 interceptions this year, after all. It's a carry now for Latimer on 1st down, finding some space off tackle. This is good for 7. 3rd down and short. Latimer the back, and he won't get there. Excellent play by Chris Harrison. There's a good start to the half for the Kalispell defense. Now for the offense, leading by 6. On the keeper, it's Brandon Warren, getting 6 yards. Trips to the right, including Mike Harris on 3rd and 5. Warren rolls that way, fires, and nearly gets picked off by Clarence Parks. That could have potentially tied this game. So 2 defensive stops to start this half as Hawaii takes over again. Good catch made here by Brad Collins, gain of 7. We see Williams back in the game again at tailback as Thomas throws it quick and Lewis gets away from Merrill into Kalispell territory. It's another big play of 22. On the edge of field goal range already, Thomas across the middle, and open is Adam Daniels, who is near 900 rushing yards, or receiving yards rather, on the season. Motion now from Lewis as Williams runs right into Chris Harrison, who continues to make an impact. He has 3 tackles for a loss. 2nd and long, Williams again to the right side. Met, but keeps driving forward, and there's the effort of Williams to get 11. Another big 3rd down, And they'll try the keeper for Thomas. Turner's there, and Townsend brings Thomas down. Good defense for Kalispell. Hawaii adds 3, but the Warhawks still lead. Already getting down there in the third quarter. It is complete here to Thomas on the screen. In the open field, makes a move on a defender. Kyle Thomas ahead to the 34-yard line. This is good for 33 yards. So many playmakers stepping it up on the field today. Warren now to the wide open Reggie Jackson. He's got room to run as Kalispell moves the chains again. Jones and Harris, your 2 receivers on first down. Now play action. Warren lets it rip and finds Oscar Williams for a gain of 17. Warhawks knocking on the door now. It's goal to go. From the eye, McKinley gets leveled. Maybe lost a yard on the play. They'll try it again here. But now the fullback dive to Bo Lee. Touchdown Kalispell. And for the first time today, someone's taken a 2-score lead. Now can Kalispell hang on to it? 30-20 with the fourth quarter right around the corner as Thomas is stuffed. Kalispell is sniffing out these option plays. 3rd down and 9 now for Thomas. Very big play down 10 as he floats it out for Collins with a perfect amount of touch. Derek Thomas playing some really good football today. They'll hand it to Williams now, and Kalispell continues to stuff the run in this half. That time it's Merrill. He's having a phenomenal day. 2nd and long. Thomas with extra blocking. Gets it out for Daniels across the middle, and they get out to the 43. 2 tight ends to the right on 3rd and 3. Kalispell loads the box, and they get to Thomas again. He's taken down. That's Marion Triplett. It's been a phenomenal team effort up front. The Warhawks take over up 10. Fake sweep here for Warren. Now he launches the deep ball up the sideline. It's caught. And that's Dustin Payment. The quarterback playing some receiver here in their Wildcat package. You never know what you're going to get from the Kalispell offense. It's a 39-yard catch for Payment. What a moment for him. They're still in their Wildcat, by the way. Hands off Belafonte. Throwback screen for Warren. But Hawaii's all over it, and Hunter Clayton makes the play. They're sure opening up the playbook here late. Now split backs. Warren sprints out to his left. Lets this one go. Wide open. Touchdown. Mike Harris from 34 yards out. That gives Kalispell a 3-score lead. Could that lead them to another win? We still have some time here in the fourth quarter, but certainly time not on Hawaii's side right now as Lewis gets 6. They've got to work quickly here and not waste anything. Williams sweeps, breaks a tackle, ahead to the sticks. He doesn't get there. Stopped by Merrill. 4th down and inches. They got to get the first down. Thomas looks to keep it, and Harrison stuffs him behind the line. I can't say enough about this defensive line and stopping the option today. The Warhawks take over, and they look to get closer to victory as Thomas attempts to sweep, and he gets met by defenders including Hunter Clayton. 2nd down and long here for Kalispell. We're inside 4 minutes. Warren lets this go deep to the end zone again. It is deflected and intercepted. But wait a minute, he looked like he was definitely out of bounds. It's a nice concentration play, but there's no way he got a foot in bounds. For now, it's the first turnover of the day for Kalispell, and there is going to be no review. I'm not sure how you don't review that play. It's 37-20. As this pass is delivered on the outside for David Rowe. Brandon Warren now with 10 interceptions on the season. That's 2 now over these last couple weeks that have just been blatantly out of bounds. Hawaii trying to work quickly now. They have 3 minutes to play. Thomas over the head of Hardy and finding Gallagher. They get down to the 20. That's a gain of 28 yards. Plenty of yards on the day for Derek Thomas. His numbers look good. Gallagher now to the middle. Sprinting ahead. He'll find the end zone again for the 2nd time today as Hawaii makes this a 37-27 game. They still need the onside kick. They're down 10. And this is picked up by Troy Lee, who stumbles backward and will just go down. And Hawaii now has to get a stop or a turnover. They do have their timeouts, but now Warren on the keeper. Gets the block from Gallagher and ahead for a gain of 8. Good start. Hawaii's got to get aggressive here to get this stop. 3rd and inches. It's Lee cutting past the tackle. He'll move the chains with a gain of 11. Kalispell continues to deliver here late. Thomas now sweeping, moving the chains one more time. This game is over. The Kalispell Warhawks have completed the undefeated regular season. They're now 12-0. They have 2 games left to achieve true perfection. And we know their next game will be back at home to take on the same Hawaii Rainbow Warriors for the Mountain West Conference Championship. I thought this game for our offense was a ton of fun. We showed all the different ways that we could beat a defense. Just look at our touchdowns. We had a deep ball to Mike Harris, an option play here to Kyle Thomas, a fullback dive, a receiver screen. We have so many options with this offense, and that's part of why we're 12-0. I thought while the defense definitely had their struggles early on, they played phenomenal in the second half, especially up front. I didn't do anything special to get our defensive line to play the options so perfectly. That was all on their own. We saw it from Boogie Turner, Chris Harrison, Marion Triplett, you name it. Also, big day for Wesley Merrill, 12 tackles, 4 for a loss. Defense played outstanding when they had to. Now, we have some recruiting news to talk about this week, and unfortunately it's not good. This was a major surprise as both Joaquin Ferreira and Jamie Alexander committed to Stanford and LSU respectively. I'm not surprised at all about Alexander, but I am surprised about Ferreira because we were in a very close battle with Stanford all season, and then this visit this past week was enough to end the recruiting battle right there. I was hoping it'd go to the offseason, and we have that chance to get one of the top prospects in the nation. Instead, we'll focus now on the players remaining on our board, and there are some good ones, but no 5-star elite talents like Ferreira or Alexander. Those were 2 special players. Of course, next time we take on the same team, Hawaii, for the 2nd straight week. So no need to preview things, you just saw it. Derek Thomas, I think that when you give him time, he's a phenomenal quarterback. We'll see if Phil Williams is a little bit healthier for this game. He's not on the injury report or anything. And hopefully our offense can dominate the same way they did today. Now, one more update here on the Heisman Watch, and still in first place is UCLA quarterback Jesse Heikkinen, who has an absolutely outstanding 46 touchdown to 1 interception ratio. He is likely to win the Heisman and a number of other awards. We have some award finalists of our own, and one I'm very excited about. The Mackey Award could go to Hayden John Charles. We'll see how the rest of his year finishes out, but he's had a phenomenal year. 752 yards and 9 touchdown catches. As far as our bowl projection, right now at number 3, we are projected to play in the Rose Bowl against Penn State. It wouldn't be the national championship, but it would still be an amazing bowl to play in. NC State and UCLA are the teams ahead of us. They're both playing in their conference championships. In games they'll be expected to win against 8-win teams. 2 coach upgrades before we end things as Leon Daniels gets the insta-commit level 3, and Paul Graham, offensive coordinator, will go on to level 2 for Daylight. And that ends today's episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's action-packed episode. It was a really fun game against Hawaii, and we hope to do it all again next episode. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, hit the bell for notifications, and I'll see you all next time. Have a great weekend.